Hello and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown, and we are live here tonight on the Blue Brand here on the 19th of May. And my name is Mark Cole, alongside next to me on my left Corey Graves, and on my right is Brian Saxton. And we know that, of course, last week Daniel Bryan turned on the WWE Universe last week and took out John Cena after being a sore loser when he lost actually Extreme Rules 2-3 weeks ago. He had a rematch, of course, last week and lost again and took it out on Cena and got a steel chair from underneath the ring and assaulted Cena with it. And we're going to hear from Daniel Bryan in the ring right now as he's going to kick off Raw in the segment In the Ring. And here's that son of a bitch here tonight kicking off SmackDown and turned on Cena last week on SmackDown with that steel chair for being a sore loser on losing that opportunity to become the new TV champion. He failed to beat Cena not once but twice, and he's in the ring right now, and let's hear what he has to say in the ring here tonight here on SmackDown, the kickoff SmackDown here on Demon Kane's favourite date, May 19th. And let's go into the ring and hear from Daniel Bryan. Last week I did what anybody would do and shut John Cena up. I don't care if he's the GOAT or the most respected individuals in the back of the locker room, or he's my ex-brother-in-law. John Cena sucks, and he'll even more suck even more every time he makes a fool of himself, every time he steps in this ring. And that's the end of the segment right there from Daniel Bryan. Hey, it's John Cena. He's running to the ring and he's taking out here Daniel Bryan, his ex-brother-in-law, with a clothes on outside of the ring here. The most respected individuals here in the WWE is brawling out here with Daniel Bryan on the stage. Oh my god, we need some security here, damn it. The crowd are going loud here tonight here on SmackDown. And both are beating the hell out of one another. And now the security have arrived right now to separate Daniel Bryan and John Cena. And now they both going at it again here between the two. Hell broken loose, the kick-off to SmackDown tonight. And now coming to the ring right, the first matchup of tonight here on SmackDown is Drew Gulak. And Drew Gulak's going to go one-on-one here right now against Gunther. And the first match, we haven't got really many matches on the cards here tonight on SmackDown, as we got a short period of the show tonight, of course. We have got a tag team match a bit later between the Clones and the Boogeyman and the Hurricane, and that'll be the match later on here tonight after this matchup. And coming into the ring now, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak. And Drew Gulak comes to the ring right now, and this individual was actually going to run for president of the Republic States way back in 2021, as he was in one of the elections with Scott Drake, and Scott Drake was the one who won that whole entire election and became the president. And Drew Gulak was one of those guys in that election as well, in one of those podiums and candidates that might have took over the job after Donald Trump resigned way back in 2020, but unfortunately that wasn't the case, and that's why now he's back inside the ring where he belongs. And now he's up against a German or Austrian, half German, half Austrian, whatever you want to call him, and he is part of the lead of the Imperium. Here comes Gunther coming to the ring right now in this matchup, and on his way to the ring he's accompanied by Kaiser and Marshall. I give to you the leader of the Imperium, weighing at 297 pounds, Gunther. And Gunther walks to the ring as he's in action, a very fair and square action in this very ring, as he's going to go one-on-one with Drew Gulak. And it's going to be a very special matchup for him tonight here on SmackDown here. Every individual's up against since he arrived here after WrestleMania, he's floored everybody in his path. And maybe here tonight, hopefully, it could be the case. It could be for Drew Gulak. And the leader of the Imperium, Gunther, going up against one of the guys who actually would have run for president of the Republic States way back in 2021, or could have been, Drew Gulak, and the ex-politician in fact. And he's going to fight him in a matchup right here, right now, tonight, here on SmackDown. And speaking of which, here he is in the ring, and with Kaiser as well, and the other member of the Imperium as well. They're both, those three duos are here right now to hopefully defeat Gulak, and that's Gunther will be defeating him as a singles match, but hopefully this could be a very easy match for him again, for Gunther here tonight, here live on SmackDown. Okay, let's get underway right now. Here comes the match underway. And we have Gunther and Drew Gulak. And here we go. And let's get this contest underway, shall we? And Gunther goes and takes out their Drew Gulak. Just like that right there. Just took him out like a big train. Just running over his opponent. And he's just done that right there in the ring. And now meanwhile here, Gunther now takes out and tackles Gulak down onto the mat there. And a couple of kicks there onto Gulak's midsection there. Another kick into the midsection once again. And Gunther now throws Gulak into the corner of the ring right there. Throws him onto that turnbuckle. And that's probably hurt the back right there of Drew Gulak. Now Gulak's up now. And now Gunther's doing more damage here. And now throws him again on the other turnbuckle as well. Right into this back as well. That's definitely going to hurt him after the match. And oh my god. Just jumped on top of the back again on Gulak with that body of Gunther, that 297 pounder body, take out the back of Drew Gulak. Another one again, but right into the front of the body of Gulak once more. Very good to see in this match. Now Gunther's dominating this match. Every match, there's no one can stop him. And another one, and now Gulak now gets up, he does. And now can Gulak fight back? I don't think he can, because Gunther's so quick he is and fast. And he knows how to beat up his opponent. And now he's doing some chops down to the chest of Gulak here. And now Gunther now. What's he going to do? The Gunther power drive down. It's over. Is it going to be? And it is over. And Drew Gulak loses. And Gunther wins here on SmackDown here tonight. And that's a big victory for him. And defeats here Drew Gulak. A very easy victory for him. And wins again. And his unbeaten run continues here on SmackDown. And here is your winner, Gunther. And Gunther wins. And we have also got Kaiser and also Vinci as well, as those two supporting Gunther in the ring. Congratulations there to Gunther. We haven't got long left. We haven't got, of course, till Money in the Bank. We only got at least a month away until the pay-per-view taking place on June the 17th. Yes, June the 17th will be the event of Money in the Bank that happens every once a year. And the winner of that Money in the Bank matchup is to get the briefcase from the top of the ladder and actually win it. And he's got an opportunity for a whole entire year to actually cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase to anybody on the World Championships. It could be from Raw, the Universal Championship, or it could be the World Heavyweight Champion. It could be any of those championships will be defended or cashed in by the guy who wins the Money in the Bank briefcase the next month from now. But on his way to the ring anyway, so I give to you, in this tag team matchup right here, right now, he is weighing in at 260 pounds. The Boogeyman. We've got the Boogeyman and the Hurricane apparently so have been booked for a tag team matchup. They're going to both team up together here tonight. And it's the Spooky Man and the Superhero going to team up together and bond together in this tag team matchup when they take on here against the Colognes, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And they've been SmackDown Tag Team Champions ever since when they actually won those Tag Team Championships against the Hardy Boys way back at the Elimination Chamber. And there's not many individuals on the SmackDown roster or the tag team division on SmackDown to actually want to challenge themselves for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, because it's really been dead and dry really on the SmackDown division, the tag team division, because there's no many opportunities for the Colognes. But now, speaking of his partner right now, here comes the Hurricane coming to the ring. And Hurricane's going to team up here with the Boogeyman in this tag team matchup right here, right now. And on his way to the ring, I give to you, he is weighing in at 215 pounds. He is from the Up From Space. I give to you, the Hurricane. The Hurricane comes to the ring. Hurricane Helms and the Hurricane, either one doesn't really matter. And he's going to team up with the Boogeyman in this match, in this tag team match. We haven't got really many SmackDown tag teamers really to be a major threat. But in fact, can the Hurricane and Boogeyman bond together and actually win together here tonight against the Colognes, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions? You never know. This matchup is a non-championship matchup, by the way. No championships will be defended right here tonight. But they've got an opportunity to actually prove to the SmackDown management that they are worthy opponents for those tag team championships. And now coming to the ring right now, I give to you Epico and Primo, the Colognes, accompanied by their older cousin Carlito. Now Carlito, the leader of the Colognes, obviously accompanied by the two cousins who actually won those SmackDown Tag Team Championships way back at the Elimination Chamber when they beat Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. And they actually, they won those tag team championships since. And maybe they could even have opportunity maybe to defend it once again, because there's no one who can actually have an opportunity to have a chance to defend it with. Because at WrestleMania, there was no one that the Colognes had a match with at WrestleMania. They actually missed out WrestleMania because none of the SmackDown tag team division doesn't want to fight the Colognes, perhaps because they're probably the best. But anyway, here we go. Now Primo will start off the matchup right here. Right now with the Boogeyman in the ring. And let's get this underway, this tag team match. And now drop kick right into the chest right there from Primo right there. Now Primo going to the top rope right now. And now trying to jump on top of the somersault move attempt there on the Boogeyman. Now the Hurricane now tags in. And now Epico tags in. Epico tags in. Now what a nice drop kick there from him. Another kick right into the corner. Now throws into that corner right in the turnbuckle. Another one again there from Epico. Another one again there from Epico once more in this match. And now nice stamp there right into the legs again. Now Epico. And now wait a second, Hurricane right there from Epico. Hurricane from him. Now Epico now going to the top rope and jumps on top of the Hurricane. It's gonna be over maybe. Is it gonna be? Is it going to be? And a kick out right there from the Hurricane. The Hurricane kicks out. He kicks out, he does there. Very nice to see here in this match. Here in the WWE, here on SmackDown, we've got the Epico and Primo. They've been tag team champions ever since February, and there's no one who wants to challenge them for it. There's been a shame really in a way they've been let down on SmackDown, but maybe this could be a challenge. This could be for the Hurricane, the Boogeyman to bond together and maybe form a tag team together. It's not even formed really. They're just being booked to be a part of a tag team together for this tonight's only, because there's no one want to fight them. And Adam Pearce has been working hard to actually try to find an opponent, a reasonable opponent for the Colognes for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. There's not really many out there, apart from the House of Black was drafted to SmackDown, but we haven't really heard from them much because they've been flirting around with the New Day on Raw the last few weeks, and they obviously want that rematch clause for that Raw Tag Team Championships. But since they were drafted last month, not really had any appearances on SmackDown ever since. It's been really on Raw to have those feuds with the New Day ever since they want to try and clinch that Raw Tag Team Championships, hopefully Extreme Rules. But they didn't do that, unfortunately, so because obviously we all know that the Hurt Business were the ones who actually defeated the House of Black and became #1 contenders for those Raw Tag Team Championships, the New Day, at the pay-per-view of Extreme Rules. And now tag right there now from Epico. Meanwhile, the Boogeyman taking out Carlito outside of the ring. He's got to get back into the ring, he has to. He's got to get back. He's taking out of him Carlito here. Now, Epico now throws the Boogeyman from the corner. But don't go anywhere, guys, here on SmackDown, because we'll be back after commercial break between the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Colognes, and the Boogeyman and the Hurricane. And we are back here on after commercial break, and now here comes right now getting tagged in again. Here's Epico, Cologne, tagged in here now, kicking the back there of the Boogeyman. And now wait a second here, got a nice little trick moves there from Epico right now. Couple kicks there again there. And now on into the midsection here. And now Epico. Oh my god, that's a nice one there. And Epico may win the matchup, maybe so. Is it going to be over? Is it going to be the Boogeyman? Oh my god, the Boogeyman's got his hand on the ropes, but the referee didn't see. And it's a 3 count, and the Colognes have won here tonight against the Boogeyman and the Hurricane. And Epico and Primo wins here tonight and defeats Hurricane and the Boogeyman. Now the Hurricane's in the ring after defeat there in this tag team matchup right here tonight on SmackDown. But wait a second! Epico with a steel chair right into the back of the Hurricane, and meanwhile Primo with a steel chair onto the Boogeyman. Oh my god! They are causing havoc and causing more trouble here as SmackDown Tag Team Champions. But wait a second! The lights are out here on SmackDown. What's happening? Oh my god! Is it Brody King And Malachi Black are here on SmackDown finally, after being drafted from Raw to SmackDown by Adam Pearce last month. For the first time they're here on SmackDown, and they're staring eyeball to Epico and Primo, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And that's huge, huge right there, as this could be the matchup we've been waiting for. Hold up, what's going on here? We've got something backstage. Meanwhile, my sources are telling me there's something issue backstage. We've got to go there right now. What's happening? Oh my god, Braun Strowman's bleeding. He's busted open the Universal Champion. And what's going on? Who's done it? Who committed the injury? You gotta be kidding me. It's the Great Khali. He was the one who attacked and assaulted Braun Strowman, and he walks off. And that's all we have time for here tonight. And just to let you know before we go off the air here on SmackDown, there'll be no SmackDown at all next week, as we got a Marvel War Battle next week with the Marvel superhero and supervillains as will be involved for next week. So there'll be no SmackDown at all on next week's show. But we'll be back on June the 2nd, the next month, for SmackDown, and we'll find out more what's going to happen between all the feuds here with Brock the Great Khali and Braun Strowman, and also the Colognes and the House of Black, and many more on the Blue brand. But that's all from us. Good night.